Get ready for one more gorgeous day across Central Oregon and then a shift in our weather pattern. Then an active weather pattern is expected. Hey everyone, Darrell here from the Central Oregon Daily Weather Center. And yes, we are talking a real potential for some snow in our lowest elevations, just not too much in the way of totals by the time it's all said and done. That also means mountain snow is expected with stronger winds, more precipitation. Oh yeah, it's about to get active on the high desert. But hey, we do still have one more day to soak up this sunshine, enjoy the 60s and 70s, and that's what we had today. Look outside. Right now across the high desert, we have tons of sunshine. A few of the Oregon Hazard Labs cameras are focused in on a couple of smoke plumes. As of right now, we don't have anything new in the way of wildfires, but we are still tracking, and even other Oregon Hazards Lab cameras are just showing clear conditions with a little bit of haze, but nothing really impacting our air quality. And satellite and radar really just has a ridge of high pressure over the Pacific Northwest. This high has stayed with us, and it's sticking around for one more day. It's what's keeping it clear, it's what's keeping us dry, and it's what's pushing back on that incoming cold front. So when we look at the bigger picture, when we take a look at what's happening across the entire region and further out over the Pacific Ocean, we are seeing a massive cold front. It looks like it's been developing quite nicely, but by the time it makes landfall and rolls inland, it looks like it's going to start to fizzle out. So it's something we're going to continue to track, but for the most part, this is the system that rolls through on Wednesday. Let's go further out over the Pacific Ocean. Let's rotate the globe real quick. And right around the tail end of the Aleutian Islands, another low pressure is spinning up. This is the one that rolls in by Friday. This is the one that really starts to bring some big changes to our weather pattern. And all of that is working its way around a broad ridge of high pressure. And so when we just look at a high resolution forecast model, it's actually showing us that through tonight, through Wednesday, just some in and out light clouds. By Thursday, more clouds, no precipitation, and then by Friday we start to see those changes. So hold that thought. Let's keep talking about what's been happening. It is extremely dry across Central Oregon with relative humidity values in the teens and 20s. Even during fire season, this is actually critically dry. We're not in fire season anymore. We are continuing to track for any development on any new fires, but it's super dry out there. Meanwhile, temperatures today topped out in the 70s and 60s. Currently, we're still in the 60s with some 70s on the map, and we're actually running between 4 and 11 degrees warmer than just 24 hours ago. This bump in temperatures is making for a gorgeous feel on the high desert. Now, tonight it gets chilly, gets a little colder. By tomorrow, we're topping out in the 70s and 60s once again. So here's a look at your school bus forecast. It shows that we're going to be well above average for this time of the year, both morning lows and afternoon highs, with more in and out clouds, but still super dry. All the way through the next couple of days, we stay dry. It's not until late Friday we start to see our next chance of some precipitation. It's just going to be showers. But each system that rolls in after that brings bigger changes to our weather pattern, lowers those snow levels even more, and eventually brings us a chance for snow in our lower elevation. So between now and Friday at 11 p.m., we start to see showers late Friday. But look at this. We have one front that's pushing through Friday night, late Friday p.m. and overnight, and then a second system further out over the Pacific Ocean. That second system, that's going to be the one that really brings a change up to our weather pattern. So we have two different systems over the Pacific Ocean and Gulf of Alaska that'll be impacting us. And we're keeping it clear through tonight. By tomorrow and Thursday, more clouds each day. And a dip in temperatures on Thursday. This is where we stop that high resolution forecast model. By Friday, that cold front makes landfall during the day, and then by Friday evening, we start to see showers on the high desert, and the rain chances continue. With this second system, snow levels drop even more. It cools down even more. Through Saturday, we're looking at off and on showers, with winds getting gusty. And then Saturday night going into Sunday, that's when we start to see that first chance of some snow in our lower elevations. Then by Sunday, we still have super low snow levels. So just to look at this one more time from a different forecast model, just to get a different perspective. The first one was a high resolution in-house model, the Barron model, and this one is the GFS, and it shows that we are looking at more precipitation with falling snow levels, even snow, in our lower elevations. So it looks like Sunday and Monday, that'll be the first chance of the season that we're looking at a decent potential for snow in the lower elevations. After that, in and out clouds Monday, clearing on Tuesday. So between now and Saturday at 12, we are looking at it getting wet, some snow, even in the mountains. Then after that, we look at more precipitation pushing through the Pacific Northwest each day. By the time we get to Monday at 11 p.m., 4 to 12 inches through the Cascades, including the passes, and some light totals in our lower elevations. Now, winds, not too bad. Gusts are pretty much at a light breeze range, 5 to 15 miles per hour. And overnight, we get back down to a gentle breeze. But through the day tomorrow, with this next week front pushing through, winds could get breezy at times. Remember, this is the dry one. By Thursday, back down to a light breeze. But notice what happens Thursday night. During the late night and early morning hours, wind speeds start to crank up. That's in advance of our next system, the one that makes it gusty across the high desert. So for tonight, we're talking 30s with a few 20s and 40s out there. Wednesday, 70s and some 60s. It's going to be super nice. Temperatures running 9 to 11 degrees warmer than average for this time of the year. Thursday brings more clouds. Friday, even more clouds. That's when the rain chances begin. And remember, back-to-back-to-back systems, each system bringing its own set of changes, each system knocking temperatures and snow levels down even more. And remember, that's a refresher for you that when we get to where highs are in the mid to upper 40s, we could even be seeing snow showers with not much in the way of accumulation until we get back to the overnight hours. And so it only takes 1,200 feet for a snowflake to completely melt, and that's going to be pretty close to the surface during those 2 days. So just a quick look at your weather headlines for Tuesday, October the 21st. A cold start to pleasant conditions once again for one more round on Wednesday. Thursday won't be that bad, slightly cooler, more clouds, no rain in sight, but still a light breeze and very dry. But changes start up Thursday, showers start up Friday, and then we are in an active weather pattern. That's the latest in weather. Join us tonight on Central Oregon Daily News. We'll have the latest headlines and your most reliable forecast. See you then.